In studio today, our Squawk newsmaker, not normally the case, usually could be anywhere, Hong Kong, Thailand. Marc Faber is editor and publisher of the Gloom, Boom, and Doom Report. Marc, I want us to start where we were in Europe. The Euro region's combined debt burden, the numbers are out, surged today, the highest level ever, or at least since the Euro was introduced, 87.3% of GDP. That includes Greece as 170%. Of GDP. Italy and Portugal, 121% at Italy and 108% at Portugal. Now, the EU's debt to GDP limit, which they will strongly enforce, is 60%. So they have all these numbers that they have, but no one's in compliance with any of them.
No government complies with anything.
Especially, is this a representative of what the globe is facing? Is it similar to anything here in the U.S., or it's just Europe?
It's similar. It's a symptom of Western societies, democracies that have overspent, where essentially debt has grown on the private sector level and on the government sector excessively. And it always depends what you use debt for. I remember, for instance, in the 50s and 60s, South Korea had very high debts to GDP ratios because they invested a lot of money in plant and equipment and infrastructure. That's a different story from borrowing to spend, in other words, for consumption purposes. Borrowing for consumption purposes advances consumption to today, which would have taken place tomorrow anyways, sooner or later. And that debt burden on the private sector level, the household debt, once it becomes excessive, it cannot grow anymore. Nobody lends you money. And then automatically you have structurally weaker future growth.
I'm reading.
Normal.
So why did you say, you're in the business now. I've quoted Tocqueville and Thomas Jefferson, and you are now too, and including Plutarch. This happened, this is all the way back, this long time ago, Andrew, this Plutarch dude. He says the abuse of buying and selling votes crept in, and money began to play an important part in determining elections. Later on, this process of corruption spread to the law courts and then to the army, and finally the republic was subjected to the rule of emperors. And then Thomas Jefferson, the issue today is the same as it has been throughout all of history, whether man shall be allowed to govern himself or be ruled by a small elite. Why did you decide to tell our pre-interviewer these two quotes?
Because history kind of repeats itself. In democracies, you start with good intentions, and then power becomes polarized among a few people, and eventually you have either huge changes occurring in a peaceful fashion through reforms, or usually through revolutions.
Where do you think we are in the U.S. here on this?
Well, we're not yet dead ahead of a revolution, but we're getting closer. We're moving into that direction. And the same in Europe. I think the regimes will try to keep the system alive as it is for as long as possible, which means there's no fiscal cliff. There's a fiscal Grand Canyon, never-ending deficits, because you have to feed the population with all kinds of hands out, whether you're Republican or whether you're a Democrat. And so the debt burden will continue to go up, and one day the system breaks.
So is that 5, 10, 15, 50 years?
Well, you're going to be dead by the time.
I just want to know what we're talking about.
I think the time frame would be within 5 to 10 years you have a colossal mess.
Here or in Europe, or both?
Everywhere in the Western world. You see, we had an Asian crisis, 97, 98, which was devastating. Markets went down 90%, currencies collapsed, and there was no intervention by the new Keynesian. The system then deleveraged. The private sector tightened their belts, government spending was cut, and it was painful for a few years. But now we have essentially again a boom.
And you think your Rottweilers are going to be enough for you when this, how many do you have?
Well, I'm a peaceful person. The problem is our drones. Against drones, the Rottweilers are not very
Do you have
useful.
more than 3?
Yes.
How many do you have?
4.
Do they respond to German commands? I mean, can you give me a good German command? Can you say, what would you say to them if they don't listen to you?
No, if I tell them, shut up, then they shut up.
They do.
But,
if you tell me that, I will.
No, I'm not saying
all right, let's go.
To you, but I'm telling you, my Rottweilers are not
You're
model
fine.
dogs.
You're in your little Upper West. Everything's gonna be fine. Don't you worry. Even though you walk outside and someone pushes you on the subway rail, but you're gonna be fine.
Mark, is there a plan though? Like you're talking 5 to 10 years. This is some serious. I mean,
let's put it this way.
If you looked at a Simpson Bowles type plan, is that enough, or is there anything that can actually?
I think the deficit here, irrespective who is in the White House next year, will stay above $1 trillion per annum for at least as far as the eye can see. Equally, no matter whether Mr. Bernanke is the Fed chairman in a year's time or somebody else, they're going to be money printers, because actually the doves at the Fed, most of them, they make Mr. Bernanke look like a hawk.
Yeah, you were
like
early
a hawk.
You were early on QE 15, 16, and 17. You said that a year ago.
Yes, but we have now unlimited.
I know, it's QEP. All right, so you also are talking about regulation and how that has increased to the highest levels in this country as well, right?
Look, I was recently at the presentation and somebody told me natural gas is a game changer. This is the belief. That's why the U.S. market has outperformed just about any other market in the world.
The stock market.
The stock market,
yes. Has outperformed because of natural gas and how cheap it is?
Well, the view is this. You invest in America. America is less bad than Europe. And Asia is, okay, they acknowledge the growth rates in Asia, but they have underperformed the U.S. by and large, the Asian economy, certainly China and Japan. Now, one of the reasons is they say the U.S. will become energy self-sufficient in 5 or 7 years, and natural gas will lead to a huge competitive advantage for the U.S.